kids are at risk and there is no one around to save them. Corrupt politicians are on the move, running candidates for the school board once again. Have you asked yourselves who runs school board campaigns? One known campaign manager in the South Bay is Tony Vasquez, Santa Monica Council member also known as TV. Tony Vasquez and his wife Maria de Leon Vasquez, Santa Monica Malibu Unified School District Board member, have been investigated by the District Attorney's Public Integrity Unit, which investigates municipal corruption. The Santa Monica Daily Press reports, Leon Vasquez approved several contracts with Keychant LLC totaling hundreds of thousands of dollars while the company was paying her husband between $1,500 and $2,500 a month. Leon Vasquez also approved a $174,000 contract with Telecu, which has paid her husband up to $8,000 a month for his services over the years. As of today, TV is running for a seat on the California Board of Equalization. This man has no shame and continues to build his corrupt political career from the backs of tax-paying, abiding citizens. Tony Vasquez is notoriously known for the Centinela Valley High School District scandal that led to the arrest of Superintendent Jose Fernandez. Superintendent Fernandez paid the price by going to jail for all his friends, including TV. Centinela Valley schools continue to be under Tony Vasquez's influence through board president Hugo Rojas and the majority of the board up for re-election. TV's overreaching tentacles got Sergio Hernandez, the president of the Lennox School Board, elected 5 years ago. Ever since, board president Hernandez holds power in our schools through majority of the board. The three strings that Tony Vasquez is pulling on are Sergio Hernandez, School Board President, Angela Villardo, Lennox School Board Vice President, and Jose Casillas, Lennox School Board Candidate. Jose Casillas, a gun enthusiast and future cop, is brought to you by Centinela Valley School Board President Hugo Rojas. Both board presidents, Rojas and Hernandez, remain loyal to Tony Vasquez, just like the majority of the board who follow them. TV's continues to run corrupt campaigns through dirty money. Construction companies are funding and influencing our elections in the South Bay. The Tony Vasquez political machine is funded by powerful special interests like Telecu. This construction company is funded by Lennox homeowners through big bad bond money. It is business as usual. School board members who support TV do not have our students' best interest at hand. In 2016, the Lennox School Board put out a construction bond on the ballot. Measure Q, a $25 million bond plus interest. Two Lennox School District incumbent Sergio Hernandez, board president, and Shannon Thomas Allen, board clerk, voted yes. Both board members, along with the majority of the board, did not outreach to the community to inform them of the long-term effects of the measure. Measure Q is deceiving and unnecessary because at that time there was already a statewide measure on the ballot to address new construction in underdeveloped schools. Measure Q increases property taxes and puts Lennox homeowners in debt for 30 years. Shannon Thomas Allen and Sergio Hernandez vote on Measure Q puts Lennox families at risk by displacing them and opening the doors of our community to gentrification. Lennox residents continue to pay the price for the never-ending construction through tax dollars. Marisol Cruz, Lennox School Board member, has been known to talk openly against Measure Q, yet she was nowhere near when it came down to the vote against such measure. Board member Cruz tends to be late to board meetings and does not attend special board meetings. We need courageous board members present to fight for our kids, not missing in action. Yet here we are again in another election cycle, digging in the pockets of working families by electing good-for-nothing corrupt board members. Not too long ago, Lennox Math and Science Academy, also known as LMSTA, was taken from the community by making it independent. Again, incumbent candidates, Sergio Hernandez and Shannon Thomas Allen played an active role of letting our school get taken over by special interest by voting in favor of privatization. They voted to let LMSTA become independent by breaking away from the Lennox School District. LMSTA as an independent charter takes away power from students, parents, and the community as a whole. A well-known group that helped in the charter school movement in Lennox's Parent Revolution. Shannon Thomas Allen lead Parent Revolution into our schools. This organization supports charter schools and the privatization of public education. Charter schools take away funding from our public schools. Parent Revolution has a local chapter known as the Lennox Parent Union. This group of parents continue to help their leader Shannon Thomas Allen, board clerk. Shannon Thomas Allen's parent union thrives through misinformed parents who are unaware of how public schools are funded. One of those parents is Maria Angeles Gonzalez, Lennox School Board candidate. Lennox parents have been bamboozled into fighting against their own interests. Sergio Hernandez and Shannon Thomas Allen are two incumbent candidates who are seeking re-election for the Lennox School Board. They do not have our students' best interest at hand. Their track record proves it. For the first time in 5 years, the majority of seats on the Lennox School District Board of Education are up for election, and the community decides who will lead us away from corruption. You would think that union forces within the Lennox School District would be up in arms against board members with a track record against public interest. Near the beginning of the school board race, before any candidate announced their candidacy, the Lennox Teacher Union, LTA, gave an early endorsement. LTA endorses those in power without question. Through this immediate action on behalf of the teacher union makes one question their leadership. A teacher union leadership that accepted a 1% salary increase without a fight for their members. Who endorses incumbents without a challenge? Endorsing incumbents before giving all candidates the same opportunity through an open public process lacks validity and transparency. It is as if to keep the status quo to benefit those on top. Like the teacher union, Lennox School District Superintendent Kent Taylor encourages the status quo. It is well known throughout the Lennox School District that Superintendent Taylor cheers for incumbents Thomas Allen and Hernandez to win. It's been getting heavy on top through overtime pay for key district employees. Our students' money is being wasted on special interest favoritism. Public funds are leaving our schools instead of pouring money in the classroom. Lennox students are losing out on the technology and resources they need for academic success. Lennox kids need true leadership on the school board this coming election. Other candidates who are running are not very much known in the district, like Manuel Blanco, who is on the Lennox Coordinating Council but has never been elected to office. Another candidate who has never been elected to office is Alexis A. Zivas, but is the only candidate with the most education. Longtime board member Mercedes Ibarra has been accused of favoritism and lost her re-election in 2015 to Angela Fajardo, a Tony Vasquez board member. Fajardo is loyal to TV's corrupt ways and is up in 2020. Lennox schools need people who understand the needs of the community and who do not sail out to special interest. On November 6, 2018, vote for new leadership that makes a difference for Lennox students.